Yes, Neil, sir.
Okay, good. So yesterday we had initially we had started our discussion by this question: why we do what we do, whatever activities we do, what is the impetus behind that? And there, after a lot of like discussion, we came to this point that whatever we do it for getting happiness. And how we get this happiness? We get this happiness by eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. But then we came to this observation that even animals also find pleasure in eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Then the next question is, then what is the difference between humans and animals? हमको बहुत गर्व होता है कि हम तो इंसान हैं, we are humans and we are so advanced, especially nowadays we are so much advancing in our technology. But is that technology and everything is our good intelligence? It is in any way, is it making us different from animals, or we are just some sophisticated animals? So we turned upon that discussion, and then after a lot of discussions, then finally we came to this conclusion that even animals also have intelligence. Many times we are very proud that humans are very intelligent, but even animals also have intelligence. We discussed various examples also. So then we finally came to the conclusion that humans are different because humans can think beyond eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. खाना पीना, सोना, सेक्स लाइफ एंड खुद को बचाना, ये सब तो एनिमल्स भी करते हैं, राइट? But humans are different in the way that they can think up beyond, they can think about questions beyond these four things. And what are those questions? We'll actually discuss it in today's session. But to give an overview, like in to say in a nutshell, we can say that humans can think about things which are beyond these things, like why am I here? What is the purpose of life? What is the goal of life? Why there is so much suffering in this world? Can we get rid of suffering itself? Who is the mastermind behind the mysterious universe, as we discussed in the first session? So all these questions animals never ask. Otherwise, I would be taking this class for animals, right? We all are, only humans are educated in all these things. So that implies that humans have this specialty over animals, that they can think beyond basic necessities of life. Basic necessities of life, even animals also fulfill, and they are very advanced than humans also in basic necessities. So that was in a nutshell. We had discussed a lot more things yesterday, but we can't get through all that again now. So because we have to go ahead. So before going ahead, we'll have we'll see some very nice videos which were related to yesterday's session. So I'll just play these videos, which give us this understanding that even animals also enjoy in these four things. So I'll just play the video. You all can watch that. They are very nice videos. And see if in case there is some problem with the video, audio, any kind of difficulty you face, you please feel free to write in the chat box. Okay. Otherwise, I'll not get to know that whether you are able to see or not. So I'll just start the video. Just a second. Is the video visible? Okay, okay, good.
the banks of the River Nile. These waters and banks are very dangerous. Many dangers have to be faced in order to raise young here. The species of bird you are watching has to build its nest on banks that are full of crocodiles. It moves very slowly and tries to avoid attracting the crocodile's attention. It particularly chooses areas where female crocodiles have left their eggs to build its nest. That is because female crocodiles are very calm and docile during egg-laying time and do not represent a danger to the birds. In time, the bird's eggs begin to hatch and tiny chicks emerge. Yet these chicks are in danger. As you can see, both the mother and father bird fiercely use their own bodies to shield their young and defy the dangerous lizard. The lizard might kill the bird, but the bird is ready to die in order to save its chicks. The lizard gives up in the face of the bird's determination and courage. Things change when a hungry and aggressive male crocodile approaches the nest. The chicks freeze. The mother bird puts on a different display this time. She opens her wings and beats them on the ground. She does not directly oppose the aggressor. On the contrary, she imitates an injured bird and invites the aggressor to attack her. She thus attracts the danger away from the nest. The deception works. The crocodile follows the supposedly injured bird and moves.
Amazing video, right? See how much intelligent they are. Like they are using different techniques to deceive the crocodile, right? So animals also have so much intelligence. Then this is about fun. Animals also have fun. So we'll see this video also. The audio was clear of the last video. Audio, video both were clear. Okay, good. Just a second.
Seabirds like fish, of course, so that represents the best possible gift for them. Grebes also like fish, but for the grebe an exchange of gifts is only the beginning. Couples decide whether they are suited by dancing. At the start of the dance, they imitate each other's movements. Having got to know one another, they move on to the second phase of the dance in astonishing harmony. This dance shows the neighborhood that a new family has been born.
See how they were dancing. So animals also have, they also know various ways of having fun. Animals also have family. So this is, I think, photograph of a family of some animal. So we'll see one last video, then we'll move.
A group of lions ambush an elderly buffalo that has moved away from the herd. It looks like death will be the inevitable result. But a miraculous event takes place. The elderly buffalo's cries for help reach the distant herd. They at once head for the scene. Then courageous buffaloes approach the lions in a threatening manner in order to rescue their companion. And the lions flee. The buffalo gather around the injured animal and try to raise it to its feet. Minutes pass. Things look hopeless for the exhausted buffalo. The lions are still waiting in ambush. Believing it to have died, the last few remaining buffalo begin to move away. And yet, another miraculous event takes place. The injured buffalo cries out one more time, as if asking them not to leave it. The herd immediately come back. The buffaloes once more see off the approaching lions. With a final effort, the elderly buffalo rises to its feet, and mingling with its rescuers, is lost from sight.
Wow, such heart-touching video. Amazing, right? How much feelings they have, how much comradeship they have, feelings for each other. So even animals also have all these emotions and feelings. Yeah, so that was all the discussion which we had yesterday. So today we'll start with a very nice, interesting story. It's not a story exactly, but one example I'll give to move ahead with our topic. See, suppose one of you, suppose like Akshay, suppose Akshay is the manager in a company, okay, and he is the manager of a car company. And there is a friend, not friend, there is a employee of that company who is very good at his work and who needs one car for doing some business transactions. So Akshay, being the manager in that company, what he will do, he will give a car to the employee as a resource. Many times it happens, like in many companies, in almost all the companies, all the software are different firms. What they do is they give some resources to their employees so that they can use those resources and the company gets benefited. So Akshay gives that employee a Mercedes Benz car. Okay, Mercedes car he gives to that employee. And then what that employee does, he takes that car to his village at home, and then he has a very large field at his home. खेत है उसका घर पे बहुत बड़ा गेहूं का खेत. And then what he does, he takes that Mercedes Benz and then goes and plows the field, tries to plow the field with that Mercedes Benz. ओके, वो क्या करता है, उस मर्सिडीज बेंज को लेके जाता है और उससे खेती में यूज करता है उसको, राइट? सो व्हाट विल अक्षय डू? अक्षय, व्हाट विल यू डू इफ सम ऑफ योर एम्प्लॉय डज लाइक दैट? आपने उसको इतने बढ़िया कार दिया, मर्सिडीज बेंज कार दिया, उसको ले जाके वो खेत में यूज कर रहा है ट्रैक्टर की जगह, देन व्हाट विल यू डू विद दैट एम्प्लॉय? हाँ अक्षय. Correct. Car will be taken back. And rather, what you will next time you will think before giving him a car, rather you would give him a tractor, right? अगर खेती करनी है तो मर्सिडीज बेंज लेके क्यों खेती कर रहे हो, ट्रैक्टर लेके करो. So what will happen if we use the car for such a purpose, then that is like underutilization of that car, right? It is a underutilization of car. Because car is meant for some other purpose. It is meant for going very fast on the highway and many other purposes, to showing off to people. So all that is the purpose of car. But if you utilize it for lowly purposes, then that even a tractor can do, then that is an underutilization of car. Similar, and then what will happen, that that car will also get damaged. That is one very important thing, that if we use that car for such purposes, that car will also get damaged and the work will also get damaged. उस कार तो खराब होगी ही, साथ साथ खेती भी नहीं कर पाएंगे हम ठीक से. So similar thing happens with humans. If we think about it deeply and openly, that human body is meant for higher purpose. It is meant for inquiring about reality of world, about mastermind, about the purpose of life, sufferings of life. But if we just use this human body for those purposes, which even animal body can do, then isn't it the underutilization of body, human body, right? It is an underutilization of human body. And because of that, what happens? Neither humans are satisfied because their need is not getting satisfied, the need of human body. And that work is also not properly done. Right now, we can see, we can quote various statistics where human life is getting more degraded than animals also, right? We can see around us so much pollution, so much crime, so many suicides. Yesterday we discussed that we never hear any animal committing suicide, but humans commit suicide, right? Then suicides, rape cases, all this crime, pollution, then mental anxiety. Even there are some countries nowadays where people have to pay for breathing fresh air. Can you think about it? Just for breathing a fresh air, there are some booths. I think there are some places in China or Japan somewhere where there are booths on the road, and there you have to go if you want to get a puff of fresh air. You have to go, you have to pay there, and then you can get some fresh air. Otherwise, you get all polluted air. In Delhi also, Vineet is writing, correct. So just imagine, सांस लेने के लिए भी पे करना पड़ता है. It's so ridiculous. Even to drink water, we have to pay, which are basic necessities of life. So that happens when we are underutilizing our body, for human body especially, for purposes which even animals can do. Like we can see in the previous ages, if you want to eat some fresh fruit or vegetable, you can just pluck from the garden, you can just go to farm, you can take from that, you can just, you'll just get nice fresh air. But now, even to get a proper organic, we call that organic. We name it very sophisticated way, organic. But what is organic? Organic kya hai? It is simple sabji. First of all, we complicated. We added chemicals, fertilizers, pesticides, chemical everything. Now it got spoiled. Everything got spoiled, and we are calling that as normal. And what is normal food? What is fresh? No, like ordinary food. We are naming that as organic and we are paying so much for getting that. So just see how, like, what this has led to: underutilization of human brain, underutilization of human intelligence for these basic purposes which even animals fulfill. For drinking water, for breathing, for eating, everything we have to pay right now. So that is the practical example which we can have. So, uh, yeah, so all this we had discussed earlier. We'll quickly go ahead. We'll just have a 2 minutes more discussion, then we can have time for question answers. Yeah, so this is the verse which we discussed that states that human beings are considered superior when they inquire about God, mastermind, when they perform dharma of obeying his laws, when they are loving and serving him. Otherwise, they are just considered like animals. So animals can also inquire, but they can inquire only about eating, sleeping, mating, and fearing. But humans, they can inquire about life, death, and beyond. So, okay, so now we have understood human beings have higher intelligence. But what is the uh, why we have got higher intelligence? Till now we discussed that just thinking about just applying our intelligence for eating, sleeping, mating, defending, it is underutilization. So next question arises, then what is proper utilization? What all should we think about? So if we see very scientifically, humans have got higher intelligence to find out the cause of sufferings. What are the causes of sufferings? To inquire the purpose of life and to harmonize our life with God and nature. See, many times people think कि God क्या लगा के रखा है, भगवान वगैरह सब तो blind faith है. It's not like that. We can call him God, we can call him mastermind, we can call him super controller. So, but ultimately the purpose is to understand, which we did in the first session. We very scientifically understood that it is very foolish to think that there is this whole world, it has just come about by itself. We have already discussed all that any creation that we see needs a creator. Any organized creation, any haphazard creation that can come by itself, but any systematic organized creation needs a creator. So that is mastermind, that we can call as God. So we need not have such like concepts that it is something like blind faith or something like that. We have to scientifically understand about all these things. We took examples of various scientists also, like Einstein, Newton, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. All of them are also scientifically trying to understand about mastermind and ultimately to attain eternal happiness. So here, this eternal word is very important. Okay, we'll see about this in the further seminar. Yeah, so this is the example. This is the point which I was trying to clarify using that example. Your choice now will decide your future. Just as Akshay answered to my question, that if an employee does such a thing with the car that he gives to that employee, what he will do? He will take away the car from him. Similarly, if we inquire using our human intelligence about higher inquiries, then we will get promoted to higher life. Just like if a employee uses resources very nicely for the company, then company promotes him. The similar thing happens with us. But if we don't inquire about all these things, we get demoted. Promotion नहीं, हमारा demotion हो जाता है to lower forms like animals. Nature will also see कि ठीक है अभी ये इसको खेती करनी है तो इसको ट्रैक्टर देंगे अगली बार से. Similarly, अगर हमें eating, sleeping, mating, defending ही करना है, then nature will give us either animal body in the next life. All that also we'll discuss in the further sessions, or else our society will become like animals. As we can see right now, like our society, it has gone to very animalistic status now. We are just enjoying like animals, and we can see, even I won't say it as a proof, just to be on a lighter note. See, we have See, this is, I'm again clarifying, this is just a joke I'm making. It's not the like serious thing. I'm just saying that, see, we have got so much animalistic that now we are getting the diseases which are meant for animals. Right? This corona infection, this is a disease for animals. But because of our lifestyle, it is so much unhygienic and like so much degraded in many places of the world. We are now getting the diseases also of animals. So this is the situation. So there are many interesting things to discuss ahead. So we'll discuss them in the next session. Before that, if you have any kind of question, if you want to even challenge any of the point which we discussed, then you have full right to either text that in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can ask. So please feel free to be like as clear as possible by asking questions. So what I'll do now, okay, before that, I want to ask that now we are going to end this meeting today for today. So what do you feel would be appropriate time for our next meeting? When do you think that we can have our next session, next part of this session? Can we have it next Saturday? We'll keep it like this only, half an hour sessions. So can we have on next Saturday, or uh, we can have it in some day in the weekday also, like that? So I'm asking. Okay, so Sujay is saying okay, so okay for Saturday, right? Vinith is also saying Saturday afternoon would be okay. Okay, fine. Afternoon means like this, 11 a.m. is suitable or some other time in afternoon. Okay. Well, Vinith, okay, okay, fine. What about Akshay, Rahul? What time you find suitable? Rahul is also okay with Saturday, same time. Okay, okay. ठीक है. Okay, Akshay is also okay with that. So thank you very much for taking out your very precious time to inquire about all these truths of life, for making your human life very successful. So still we have some 2-3 minutes remaining. So if anyone has any kind of questions, please ask. Or if anyone wants to make any statements, that is also okay. Okay, so we shall end now. Thank you very much for your enthusiastic participation. We'll meet next Saturday. And happy Dashera again. Thank you. Happy Dashera to all, Vineet is saying. Thank you.